JafriQ Radio.
You're listening to Home Sweet Home on JafriQ Radio.
Online radio that makes you happy.
You've been kept down for much too long. Stand up, please, and say I am free. Don't forget you are welcome home, welcome home.
JafriQ Radio.
Come with me on this happy trip.
Listening to Home Sweet Home on JafriQ Radio. You're listening to Home Sweet Home on JafriQ Radio. You're listening to Home Sweet Home on JafriQ Radio.
You are always welcome home, welcome home.
Your online radio. The new online radio that makes you happy.
You've been kept down for much too long. Stand up, please, and say I am free. Don't forget you are welcome home, welcome home.
JafriQ Radio.
Come with me on this happy trip back to the promised land.
Listening to Home Sweet Home on JafriQ Radio. You're listening to Home Sweet Home on JafriQ Radio.
Come with me on this happy trip back to the promised land. All will be happy and come with me on this happy trip back to the promised land.
You're listening to Home Sweet Home on JafriQ Radio. You're listening to Home Sweet Home on JafriQ Radio.
Hello, viewers and our wonderful listeners. We want to thank you for your good works all the time. You tune into JafriQ Radio. This is your favorite program, Home Sweet Home. Home Sweet Home. We are back and we thank God that you are alive and I am alive. And we are counted among the living. We thank God and we thank you so much for supporting us all the time. We do appreciate you so very much. All that we want you to do for us is to share this program with your friends and let them be part of this beautiful and big family, right? Because we have a lot of things to give to you as much as your marriage is concerned. All right, so let me quickly acknowledge the sponsors and then we introduce to you the guest speakers for today and then we continue. Yes, Bayside Modeling Agency is sponsoring this program. Bayside Modeling Agency is at Tokyo or Motesando. So if you are a foreigner in Japan and you are a model or you have talent that you want to exhibit, don't hesitate to contact Bayside Modeling Agency at info@bay-side.base at Omotesando. They have wonderful staff that will receive you and talk to you. Right. Okay. And then we have Turmeric Hotel. Turmeric Hotel is at East Legon in Accra, Ghana. Turmeric Hotel.
This is JafriQ Radio.
Home. If you want to enjoy home away from home,
This is JafriQ Radio.
visit Turmeric Hotel at www.turmerichotel.com. It's at East Legon in Accra, Ghana. Thank you so very much. I would like to introduce to you our panelists. First, on my right, or let's do it ladies first. Okay, so ladies first. I don't want to change the narration, so ladies first. Ladies first. So let's welcome our dear sister, mama, presenter. She is a person of Nana. Yeah. You can call her Mami Ago. Nana, you're welcome.
Thank you very much. Yes.
Right. Okay.
Thank you for having me on your show.
Thank you. Right. And then come back to my gentle daddy. Okay? Gentle daddy. Daddy is a pastor, and you all know him. Full of wisdom, knowledge. He's so humble. And the name of his church is Master Seed Ministries. Master Seed Ministries. It's at Ibaraki, Bando City, Ibaraki. And shall we welcome our daddy, Pastor Emmanuel Edu Jemfi.
Hello.
Daddy, you're welcome.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. So, viewers, let's go back to business. Today's topic for discussion, our topic for discussion is effective teamwork. Teamwork in marriage. You know, our goal is every family, okay? We want every family, every couple enjoy the second heaven on earth. Okay? So it means that they will enjoy peace, they will enjoy, everything that makes a human being complete, enjoyable.
This is JafriQ
I
Radio.
want you to have them in your marriage. So, we treat topics that will help you and I. Sometimes we might think it's not necessary, but the things that we think is not necessary, they are the things that cause problems for us in our marriages. So if we are well informed, it will help us so much. That's the reason why we bring people on board all the time to come and discuss and share issues with you, that when something is going on in your marriage, you will see what to do that will help you. So, effective teamwork. It's not just a teamwork, but effective in our marriages. So I will quickly go to Nanaya first, because today I'm going ladies first. Yeah, ladies first system. So Nana,
Yeah.
if someone says effective teamwork, or let's limit to teamwork, what is your understanding on someone saying teamwork?
Okay. So first of all, I want to say a big thank you for having me here.
Thank you for
And
coming.
I think it's been a long time
Very long time,
Yes.
Nana.
on
You're
this
right.
show. Yes, and I want to say a very big thank you to JafriQ Radio listeners and those watching on Facebook and YouTube as well. We say God bless you for keeping watching this space anytime there is a program. Thank you so much. Okay, so back to your question. Teamwork. When we say teamwork, let's say for instance, what's a team?
Okay.
Team is like two or more people.
All right.
One person cannot be a team.
No.
Yes, so we have two or more people coming together, sharing ideas.
Okay.
Like I know if there are two or more people, definitely there are going to be two or more skills,
Right.
two or more knowledge,
Right.
two or more ideas, which are different
Mm.
because we are like from diverse places. We are different people. So what's the skill I'll be having, you might not have it.
That's
The
right.
skill you be having, I might not be having it. So that is when we come together as one to portray what we have
Great.
to achieve a goal.
A goal.
So when we say teamwork,
There must be a
Yes,
goal that
that
all of you are
we-
working
to
towards
achieve, yes.
that goal. Right.
So you bring things together to achieve your goal.
That's right.
So when we say teamwork, that's my understanding.
Thank you so very much.
You're welcome.
Teamwork. Daddy, Nana has explained teamwork. So, your understanding.
Thank you, Nana, for the explanation given so far. When we say teamwork, like as he has already explained, it is like a pilot and
Okay.
a co-pilot.
Great.
We have the same flight plan. That is how we call it a teamwork.
That's
We
right.
have one goal that we
One destination that they want to reach.
from Tokyo narrator to Ghana.
Okay.
So if you are tired, you are on this sharing, that mean you have more.
You are more,
superior
important
than me.
Great.
You see, I know the job, you know the job. But we have the same flight plan.
Wow.
So if you get tired, I will take control. So teamwork means you are a pilot. I'm also a trained pilot.
Wow.
We have the same flight
Same
plan.
flight.
and we are landing on the same
Destination. Oh, that is great. So, yeah, landing on the same destination. Nana also said we have a goal that we
To
work
achieve.
towards to achieve that goal. So in our marriage, we work as a team. All right. And what I want to add up is taking the football pitch or the team players in a football. I think, as Nana has already said, we have diverse skills that everyone have. We normally have 11 players that makes a team. Yeah. So each player has its role and responsibility. Some may be on the forward line, and then we have the midfielders, and then we have the defenders. Yeah. So all of them are working towards a particular goal. Yeah. And sometimes you may see that the spectators are many than even the players. Because let's say if the whole team has the 5 reserved and the let's say the coaches and other staff, let's say they are 30 or 45 and coming to watch a match, we have a lot of people in the stadium. They are all watching. Others have different opinions, different views. So what we have to do is not to focus our attention on the audience or the, let's say, spectators. Yeah, they always give comments. They always talk. But you, as a team player, you have your goal that you are working towards. So you need to be focused. Very focused on the goal that you want to achieve. Yeah, so those that are in the team, they work together to score a goal. Yeah, so if you want to score a goal in your marriage, you have to be focused and do your responsibility well as a team member. Yes. So nowadays, what we see in our marriages, that instead of working as a team, we work like as an opponent. So my husband is this. And I don't want him to be a boss over me. I have my rights. These are what is going on nowadays in our marriages. So, looking at what is going on now, is it necessary? Is this teamwork necessary in our marriage? Working as a team? Nana, do you have anything to say?
It's super necessary.
Thank you.
It's very, very, very necessary. If we talk about marriage, marriage cannot be possible without teamwork. So if both partners do not have the guts or do not have the mentality to team in the marriage, I don't think they should go into it in the first place.
Wow.
Because hand go, hand comes.
Hand go, hand come.
And marriage is not a competition.
That's right.
There shouldn't be a competitor in the marriage. Like us in the team you're talking about. Let's take marriage aside for now. You are in a company, you are in a group of team, you're in a team that you have to work towards something. Mostly, one or two people would like to compete harder.
That's
so
right.
that they will take
the glory.
Oh, I did it. I made it
That's
happen.
right.
And immediately you do that, you bring division.
Division.
Immediately you do that, you bring hatred. You bring dispute in the company. You see, somebody will be talking, oh, this boy, we were trying to do this, this is what he's like. Everywhere you go, you people get to talk about you. And it's not positive, negatively. So when we come to marriage, marriage is even more intense than being at work.
Okay.
Marriage is intense. You should know that the two shall be one. Quoting from the scripture. Just look at that. The two shall be one. Meaning you are doing everything hand in hand. You are not leaving one person aside. So it's really, really important in marriage to team up. Team up to raise a home. A home. You have a house, you are married in the house. But to make your house a home, you have to
do
team
a lot
up.
of work.
Yes. So to answer your question, it's really, really, really necessary. Very necessary. If you want your marriage to last till eternity, you should team with your partner.
Great.
It's really, really, really important. If there is no team work in marriage, like I said, there'll be dispute.
Invite a lot of spectators to
a lot of problems.
Come in. Yes.
Lots of problems.
This is
So
JafriQ
it's
Radio.
really important. So I'm here for that.
You give the reasons for the spectators to talk more
Sure.
about your marriage. Daddy, is it necessary as a marriage couple to do their things in it as a team? Let me say.
Very, 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 very necessary. I thank Nanaya for the explanation given in the initial stage.
Yeah.
Marriage is like a team. Marriage is like a team.
Yeah.
We have number 9, that is the forward.
That's right.
And then we have the goalkeeper. And then we have the defense.
That's right.
You see, we all team up together and make a team.
That's right.
And our goal is to win.
That's right.
So like as she had already explained, if let's say I scored a goal and then they give me an award of a car, selfishness, I will just take it and boast. It will rather bring division into the team.
That's right.
And the next match will be a loser and not a winner. So that is how marriage should every marriage couple should feel his partner.
Yeah.
You are a team. You don't have
So
all
it
the
is
skill.
us.
So if you are a forward, I'm also a goalkeeper.
Yes.
The forward, one person cannot score and at the same time be at the post and then defend the opponent from scoring the goal. So this is what we have to team our mind to. You see, you said something like, you see, the spectators are more. They are also watching.
Yes.
But I remember one of Asamoah Gyan when he was being interviewed during one of the penalty shootouts.
Yes.
According to the reporter, he said, how do you feel when you are about to shoot a penalty? He said something, and I'll always keep it in my mind. He said, focus on the ball, not on the spectator.
That's right.
Because if you focus on the spectators,
Throw the
there are
ball.
many, then you begin to shake, and
That's
then the
right.
penalty will be just
Yeah, you
thrown away. So that is how
Far
marriage
from,
focus on
goalpost.
your marriage. Those people who have been following our program for a very long time, last week we hit a topic about or discussed a topic about commitment.
Yes,
So if you are not ready, don't marry. But if you go into marriage, you are going there committed that you are come what
Yeah.
may, I'm going to make the marriage succeed.
work.
And then I said that marriage commitment is like a backbone of every marriage. If you break your backbone, you are no more a human being.
Yeah, you cannot work. You cannot do things that you want to do.
Exactly. And today we are hitting another topic that is teamwork.
Teamwork.
It is the beauty
That's
of
right.
every marriage. It is very, 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 very necessary. Without a teamwork, minor issues in the marriage will just mean
Yeah, magnify them and just
become a
cause
very
a lot
big
of
issue.
That's right.
There is no respect. And according to Ecclesiastes chapter 4, let me quote it. Two are better than one. And if one of them fall, the other one can raise that partner
That's
up.
right.
That is what we call a teamwork.
A teamwork.
That is what we have. We have to put it in our mind, in our spirit, and apply it in our marriages. That you cannot do it alone. Number 9 cannot win the match alone.
No.
Goalkeeper cannot win the match alone. We are a team. You have to work as a team.
Exactly. One cannot win alone. There is a saying, behind every successful man, there is a woman. I think now the narration has changed. We always say, besides every successful man, there is a woman. Besides every successful man, there is a. You can choose to say behind every successful. It means that it is not a one-man show. Marriage is not one-man show. It's us. So when we are in a marriage, our talking, everything must be us. When the glory comes, it comes to us as a marriage couple. Not, say some things that will, make the other partner feel so much inferior in the marriage. So teamwork is very, very important in our marriages. Yes. Without teamwork, we cannot do it. Yes. And the teamwork goes with responsibilities. Yes. Yeah, so for example, if I am supposed to play at number 5 and I leave that place, move to play in 7 or maybe 9, I think I lose focus, and it will also cause a lot of harm than good. Yeah, so our responsibilities as a marriage couple, is it necessary to focus only on what I'm supposed to do in the marriage? For example, let me give this example. You are a woman, so you need to take care of the household chores. I am a man, I have to go out and work. When I come back, I must see that everything is set in the house. So, anytime I go off work, when I come back, I have to see that everything is in place in the house. So that is the routine. Is it necessary, or can I say that if that is my role as a woman in the house, it's the only thing that I have to stick to do whilst working as a team? Is it okay to do so?
It's a wonderful and a beautiful question you asked over there. So when we talk about teamwork, you used the football pitch, for example.
right.
You said you've been assigned to play number 6. This person has been assigned to play number 9.
That's right.
Can you leave number 6 to play 9? Can you leave 9 to play 6? I don't know so much about football rules, but I think that sometimes the number 6 is good at number 6.
That's right.
But also has some good skills at number 9.
Okay.
So sometimes he can go to support or help a little and then come back. It's the same and even more than in marriage.
That's right. Applies in a marriage.
In marriage, we have our responsibilities, our roles in marriage. And one thing I want our viewers to understand is every responsibility in the marriage for partners, it's really important.
Very, very important.
Once somebody's responsibility is not inferior as compared to the other, one person's responsibility is not important than the other.
That's right.
They are all equal. If I wash dishes, if you bring housekeeping money, doesn't make my responsibility that I wash dishes to be inferior than you bringing money for upkeep. Sorry. Everything is important, and they go hand in hand.
That's right.
You bring housekeeping money, and then I don't keep the home clean. What sense does it make? When I keep the home clean and there is no money, what sense does it
Doesn't make sense.
Yes, so it goes hand in hand. And back to your question, that can somebody help this or that? Yes. It's really important. You can go out of your shelves if there is a chance to do that. Don't say it's not my responsibility.
So
it's not my duty. So let me wait. When he or she comes back, he or she can do what he's supposed to do. No, marriage is not like that. Even on the pitch, they try to help each other.
Exactly.
How much more in this marriage? Marriage is a serious business. It's a serious relationship, which even God has his eyes on it.
That's right.
So everybody has a role in marriage, but if there is any little chance you think you can help your partner, you do that. When you take up your role very seriously and you do it, and sometimes you don't do part of your roles, your partner may feel, oh, if he or she was stronger, he would have done it.
Exactly.
Oh, let me help. Because you know your partner too well. It doesn't make you feel like, no, I'm the man of the house. Hey, this is my job, so I'm not supposed to touch yours. It's not unity. In marriage, unity is really important. Understanding each other is important.
That's right.
Unless probably you say the man or the woman is very lazy. That is when you complain because you keep doing it and she's not doing anything. Which is, I think, is very wrong.
Yeah.
But if there is understanding to play teamwork in marriage,
that's true.
You wouldn't even wait to complain that you were supposed to do this and you didn't do it. You just go out of your shells and then just go and attend to it. Probably he or she was a little busy and you are free. So you can just take it up and do something about it. So teamwork in marriage doesn't necessarily means that I have my responsibility to do at home. So I have to stick to it. The man has to stick to his. We don't do that. You
There might
split
be a
the bills.
flexibility.
That's it.
Yeah.
Free movement, free understanding, free communicating. Like, so anytime you don't do something, the other person understands why it's not done.
And they even covers very fast.
That's it.
If you are somebody who do your
And
responsibility
the spectators
well.
wouldn't even realize anything.
That's the point.
It's just the communication and understanding between each other. It's just, and people wouldn't even see.
Yeah.
People wouldn't notice that this happened. Understanding, the love, communicating, it covers everything.
Great. Wow. Nana, you
Which
have
really
talked
helps.
so well. God bless you.
Amen.
Yes, we are talking about effective teamwork. Effective. Not just teamwork, but how we'll make it so effective in our marriages. So if you are out there and you are doing it, all that we are saying, you don't have a problem, please keep on doing them. And if you are out there and there is a problem that you need to solve, make sure you solve it early before it get out of hand. Because marriage, someone says, is not for kids. Yeah, and it's not for immatured, it's for mature people. Yes, those that mean business. So initial submission, Nana made us aware that, and Daddy Pastor said so, that if you think you are not ready, don't enter. Because you are not going there to play. We are in there for business. For business. Yes, so we are talking about teamwork, effective teamwork in our marriages. Effective teamwork in our marriages. So in the part that because we normally see this going on in our marriages, that I have my agenda and my husband also have his agenda. So where he is looking at is different from where I am looking at. So let him do his. And let me.
This is JafriQ Radio.
Can that help?
That is not a teamwork. You see, when you say teamwork, in fact, Nana explained it. You see, very well that it's like playing a football. And you, on your question of if, let's say, you are a number 2, like, can you also play
score a goal?
Number 9? Absolutely yes. I will give you one example. During the World Cup in South Africa,
Okay.
I remember Ghana was on the semi-finals match. And one player, I've forgotten the name, I'm sorry for the viewers, but he was a forward. He's from Ghana and Paraguay. From semi-final, you will have gone to the final for the first time. So this man, Asamoah, it was not Asamoah. He nearly scored a goal. And then this guy, he was not a goalkeeper. He went into the post and then catch the ball with his hand and then threw it. Suarez. Yeah, you see, and when Asamoah was being interviewed, he said this man died for his country.
That's right.
Even though he was a forward, but because the goalkeeper was not in, instead he went into the goalpost and saved his country from being defeated. You see, that is what we call a teamwork.
That's right.
Dedication.
Yeah. He died for his country.
Yeah.
And that is what every couple
Because
should do.
he knew the consequence of being touching the ball.
But you have to, sometimes you need to take risks in order to save your marriage.
Taking risks.
Taking risks. It doesn't matter that, okay, mommy is to wash the dish and mommy is not there and I have to leave because it is mommy's work. I have given her the money. That is totally wrong. Like this player, he was a forward player, but instead,
he wasn't a goalkeeper.
he wasn't a goalkeeper, rather. He took risks and he succeeded. You see, that is how marriage should look at. You see, sometimes you need to take risks in order to save your marriage.
Wow.
Don't allow many spectators to come in. Cover your wife, cover your husband. Everyone has a weakness. That is what we call a teamwork.
And the sad thing is that people give attention much to the spectators.
Yeah. That's why, as a manager,
Yes.
focus on the ball,
Their
not on the
attention will be
spectators.
them. How people want you to run your marriage.
Your marriage, your life.
My friends.
People will say,
my relatives, how they want me to run my marriage. And then we just give much attention to them and ignore the responsibilities at hand. I think it's very serious. Viewers, we are doing all these things to get you well informed on certain things that are going on against our marriages, so that we will be much aware. And when these things are coming, we'll be able to prevent them from coming. Working as a team is very, very important. I think I said something, and okay, let me go to Nana. When I finish, I will come back. Is it necessary to have my vision, and then my husband has this separately?
I think that was explaining that. They'll let him finish.
Okay.
You have your.
I have my vision.
Agenda, and then.
I have my agenda. I have where I want to reach. And my husband have his. Is it necessary to do like that?
That is where communication should come in. Because last you said marriage is not, about marrying a perfect person. And you have your agenda, and I have my agenda. So what is in your head, I do not know. And what is my vision, you do not know. So the best thing to do is to sit down with your husband and then sort things out with him. So this is my vision. And what is your suggestion about it? Don't force him. Ask him about his ideas about it. How do you find it? This is what I want to do. I need your views about it. Communication, it plays another important role in every marriage. Don't just say, okay, she should have known everything. Your husband is not a mind reader. He's not God. So you have to sit down with him and say, okay, Daddy, I have this vision. And what is your idea about it? Maybe in the first round he will not, may not understand what you mean. Then just say, okay, go and sleep. We will just sit down again next week. And then it cools the heart.
So especially if I have even an assignment or an agenda to focus on, you need to talk to your partner, communicate with him or her, and see if it will help the two of you. Because as soon as you join together in a holy matrimony, you are not of your own again. That's why even when you read 1 Corinthians chapter 7, Apostle Paul, he didn't marry, but he talked about marriage on that point, that you don't have control over even your own body, but it's the other. Your husband has control over you, and you have control over your wife also as a husband. You don't own yourself again. So it should be us, what we think, not what I think. Yeah, so I think you might have your agenda or your goal, but as soon as you join together, the two of you sit down and work together so that you can be able to do what the two of you want to do and not mine. It's happening, especially those in abroad. Though we work as a team, but you could see that a woman is having a project without the knowledge of the husband elsewhere. And then the man is also having a project in a different place without the knowledge of the other. And it brings a lot of confusion and problems in the marriages. So, what advice are we giving to those that do not communicate, especially those in abroad? Building a house, having a project, but they don't want to communicate to other part. It's happening. Yes. Daddy, can you say something about it?
I don't think. I'm not going to condemn those people who are doing that.
Okay.
Because according to, there is a saying in our country that there is no smoke
Without
the
fire.
fire. Maybe he has experienced something. Maybe the wife is also hiding something from him, or I cannot condemn that. But in my view, teamwork doesn't mean you should hide something from your spouse.
Okay.
If you really love your team to win. In every marriage where there is a teamwork, they call the marriage our marriage, not your marriage.
Your marriage.
He call it our marriage. And we say we rather than mine. That is what I can say. But if there is a smoke, then I cannot condemn those people who are, let's say, building their things separately from their wives. Sometimes
there
you
might
cannot,
be
so
reasons
there might
of them
be
doing that.
a reason for that.
I understand that there might be a reason, but being a couple, does that help?
It doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't.
No matter the good reason that you may have, if you think he's your wife, he's your husband, I mean, there should be a communication. As we are talking about teamwork, the person must, let me say, have knowledge about what you are doing. Right. Okay, Nana.
Okay, so before I talk on this one, I want to say a little bit about the man having his agenda and the woman having his agenda. So, marriage. One thing I've realized about marriage is marriage goes beyond love.
Exactly.
Marriage goes beyond love. You don't just see somebody and say, I really love this person. I'm so much in love with this person.
The other time
so I'm
we
going to marry,
explained that it's a feeling.
So I'm going to marry him or her. It goes beyond that. Tolerance, communication, understanding, maturity. It really helps. Let me cover it all with maturity.
That's right.
Because if you are not matured out there, it will be
This is
very
JafriQ
difficult.
Radio.
People love each other and get married. So why did they get divorced? Why did they get separated? They first saw each other and they were so much in love they got married. It means it's not all about love.
It goes beyond that.
It goes beyond that. So this is where you are married now. You thought there was love. Oh, you guys could keep things together, no secrets, everything. But here's the case: the man has his own plans, and you also have your own plans. What are you going to do in such situation? That is where the maturity comes in. How are you going to handle such issue? So I think that when something like this happens, you should just sit down and talk. You should know what is going on. What is your goal in this marriage?
Right.
What do you people want to achieve being together? Having kids? After having kids, what are we
next?
Yes, what are we supposed to do? Build a home? Maybe have a plantation in Ghana or in our home country? You need to set goals. Teamwork in the pitch is the same teamwork in marriage.
Exactly.
Sadly.
Same teamwork.
And the training
Yes.
that you go through.
You have a goal that you both want to reach, to achieve. So you can't do anything without your partner. You talk about it. oh, this were our plans for the next 5 years. If you are before you guys got married, you look, oh, by the next 10 years, oh, we want to do this, do that. So that is the goal you both have. So you both should work towards it. If somebody comes out, one partner comes out and says, I want to do things on my own, ask questions. Why? Because this wasn't our initial plans.
That's right.
What is going on? What changed? Talk to each other. Open up to each other. What are you doing to the extent that your partner is trying to hide secrets, is trying to plan things on her own or his own? What are you doing? So if there is something you are doing negatively which is not helping your partner, you change.
That's right.
So that you can come back as a team and work together. You should be who you were when he or she met you. The plans you guys set, you should just keep it as it's going. And if there is, definitely we are humans, we are imperfect humans.
That's right.
There may be misunderstanding. That is where we need to talk. Talk about it. Don't say you will not go, you will not discuss about it, it will die on its own. No. It's going to create problems. So the advice, you asked your second, what advice are you going to give to them? Such people, like Daddy said, there is no smoke without fire.
That's right.
Definitely, probably the partner is doing something. That's why he or she wants to do things. Oh, he's not serious. If he gets money, he just buy fancy things. He doesn't want to save. That is why I also want to do things on my own. No, you've identified the problem. That this is the reason I want to do this thing by myself.
Yeah.
Have you tried solving that problem? If you tried and it doesn't work, fine. But if you haven't tried, I think you should try to talk to your partner.
That's right.
Probably you're spending. You're overspending. So I want us to save more for what we plan doing.
That's right.
So please, let's help each other. You know, we are in somebody's country. We can't live here forever. Let's do this. Let's think about the future.
Even
Let's think about the
we
kids.
are in the same country, we must have the future plans
That's it.
for our children, for even the marriage couple, where you want to reach. Yeah.
That's it.
So besides being in a foreign land, even if you are in your home country, as a marriage couple, you have to have a goal.
Yes.
That you work towards that.
Yes.
And you must do
Yes.
your best to work towards
Yes.
to achieve. Yeah.
It's
that goal.
very, very, very
Yes.
necessary. So I
Yes,
think
yes.
the key word in this should be communication. Communication. It's really important, and understanding. When you talk, try to understand each other before you move to the next stage.
That's right.
You don't say you won't conclude on it, then you jump to another level. Talk about it, clear everything before you move on.
Yeah, a few weeks a lady contacted us and she said she has married to a man whom he loves so very much. And she works, and at the end of the month, he gave the money that he has to the man to keep because he knows that he is the head of the family. So everything goes to him. Not knowing the husband has traveled back to the home country to, she went there and got married. And he has 2 kids with that lady without her knowledge.
This is JafriQ Radio.
Somebody from her family called the woman and broke this news to her. And she just asking us, you said we should make our marriages work. We should submit to our husband. So in this case, do you want me to continue to give this man my hard-earned money for him to keep?
Submitting.
And he said the worst thing is that they did a phone conversation and he got a chance to touch the husband's phone. And the recording that he has sent to the lady is that, oh, this woman, I am using her. When I finish with her, I will dump her and come back to you. And that thing is paying the woman so much that she doesn't know what to do. So she was asking us, in this case, do you want me to submit at the point to give my money to this man again?
Submitting to a man doesn't mean giving all your
Giving.
money to the man.
Because that is the system that they have created in the house. That he is a woman, that is the system. And at the end of the month, what she received, she gave it to the man.
Mm-hmm.
And now, things are not working well. So she just want to pull out.
But I even think that when we talk about financials in marriage, I think even women are the best people to keep money
Keep money.
than the men.
Yeah.
Yes. So if you are saying submission to the extent that you give all your hard-earned money to a man without
a husband, not a man.
yes, he's a man. But, yeah, like, and you don't see anything. You don't ask questions. For how long? You never ask questions. What was the purpose, the motive of giving the money to him?
So in this
Was
case,
it
what are we going to do to
future or
help the
something?
lady? I mean, because I don't know whether she
It has
wanted-
already happened, so
It has already happened.
Yeah.
And now she wanted to just stop giving the husband money. And there the problem started, because the husband doesn't see the need why she has to keep the money. Especially he is the one that brought the woman.
But the man is
And so-
married. He's going to marry another woman with kids. What does he want?
That is why sometimes people think pastor is hard. You see, yeah, I give the best.
Pastor is coming. Pastor will give the best counseling. Please let it flow.
The truth is only one.
Yeah.
You see, the man has misused all your money.
Of course.
What does it need to give the money back to
Back
you?
again.
Don't do that.
He has
That
even
is my
betrayed
advice.
your trust.
It was also done here in Japan. According to the Japanese history, first men kept the money.
Yes.
And when the emperor found that these men are misusing the money and then the children are going homeless and that, he made a law
Yeah.
and changed the whole system. So if you marry a Japanese woman,
You
the
have to
woman will
give.
keep the money.
Yeah, everything.
And then
to
you
her.
just give you 1,000 yen
Yeah.
as a shop money. Yours is to come home
Yeah.
and have your. Yeah, it is very simple. So tell the woman that you shouldn't give the money back to the man again. Because the man is not trustful.
That's right.
So you
Sometimes
shouldn't do that.
it's not easy. It's like
Teamwork
you
is
shouldn't
not
do that.
working
It-
here.
it's
The
like
teamwork,
it's
the man
slavery.
is selfish.
I think
Very
it's slavery. It's not marriage. You don't call this marriage.
No, we don't call
Because
it marriage.
if you really love your partner, I don't think you do this to your partner.
But Nana, others also enslave themselves because they want their marriage to work.
Oh, come on. That's not the only way you let your marriage work. And no, fine. You were trying your best to submit to your husband. Now, this is the situation. He has used all your money for something else, which is not for the benefit of both of you. And you're asking whether to keep giving the money?
Not benefit for both. It will be beneficial to the man, but not the lady.
I mean, it's not beneficial to both of them.
All right.
So why do you keep thinking that, should I keep giving the money? Come on. Why do you keep giving? He's going to use it to take care of his children that he has given birth to outside. What about yourself? Are you working for him? You are sweating your whole life for him. I think
Right.
she should
So
just
people
put a stop
out
to it and
there
then focus on her health and mental health and herself.
who is doing this kind of thing, please, in order not to break your home, you must be careful. You must be careful.
This is
Because
JafriQ
you're
Radio.
also hurting your spouse feeling.
The man is not honest.
Yes. It's as much as we try to sacrifice, we try to strive that our marriages work. We shouldn't take advantage of others, especially the one that you said you love. It is very sad. When I heard that, I didn't know what to say, but I said, okay,
But
we will talk about
was
it.
there communication between them?
Yes, they are in the same house.
They can be in the same house, but there'll be no communication.
Said she doesn't know anything about it, and she
To the
trusts the
extent
husband
that-
so much that she never think that the husband can do that. Even when he got the information, said, no, don't come and spoil my marriage. My husband is not like that. He tried to defend the husband until she did her own investigation and saw that audio message that the husband sent out, that I am using her, I will dump her. When I am done, I will come for you.
I think this is really, really sad. And we are saying sorry to her,
the
but
man betrays the woman trust so much that when you talk about submission and that kind of thing, it becomes like something which women shouldn't do. Yeah, but
submission is not just giving your money to your husband. Submission is being respectful, being humble, doing your duty as a wife.
woman.
You see? But giving her money to him was a plus,
Okay.
an additional something.
Yeah, that the man should appreciate
Yes.
it very well.
Yes.
'Cause
It
not all
wasn't
the
a
women-
necessity, like something very necessary to do.
Yeah.
She thought, oh, if I do that, my husband will trust me more. He will love me more. It was just a plus. It's just unfortunate that the man didn't appreciate that.
Yeah.
But being submissive to your husband is being respectful, being very humble, and taking your responsibility as a wife at home. That's the submission. So she went overboard, which I don't say is bad, it's good, but just that the man misused it. So it doesn't mean it should stop her from being submissive to a man. You just stop what didn't help you. You thought it was going to help. It didn't help. You just put a stop to that. If there should be any money keeping, it should be joint.
That's
You
right.
bring yours, I bring mine.
Bring mine.
We put in a different account. But if you think you can't do that, everybody keeps his or her money. That's the truth. But if you think you both can do together,
But can this help the teamwork that we want to build in our marriages? When it comes to do your things separately, I will do
it
mine.
depends on the individual. When the man you feel is not so good when it comes to finances, he spends a lot, like you can't trust him with money. You try to help him. For instance, you can say, oh, every month, my husband, you can bring 20,000 yen. I also bring 20,000 yen. We have this different account. It could be in the man's name. You, the lady, you keep the card. You go and you deposit the money in there. At the end of the month or the year, you print statement. You show it to your husband. Oh, this and this is what happened within the year. Communication. So both of you know what is going on with your money.
That's right.
But if one person is hiding something, financial issues is one serious thing that breaks marriages.
We've
Seriously.
talked about this over and over and over in this station.
But if there is
Yeah.
teamwork, there should be understanding
Understanding.
on how to keep money. And there should be a trust that one person should not betray. Seriously.
This is JafriQ Radio.
Because some ladies can also keep the money and misuse it.
Misused it. Yeah.
Yes. So there should be a trust when it comes to this issue. It's
And even
really,
when
really
you talk
important.
of import buying, it's the women who just spend money
Exactly.
on that. Men can be so good.
So
in
it's
that
it's
not
all
to-
boiled down in the teamwork.
Teamwork.
Okay. So you team up.
and
you know how
your
to spend the
values-
money.
Your values
That's
are
it.
as a marriage
That this
couple.
month you bring your money, I bring mine. We save this. You keep this for your own spending. I keep this for my own spending. So if you use your money and then you are done with your impulse buying and everything, you are done with it. The man keeps his. You keep. Then you have your saved ones, your joint one, and then you are good to go. You keep some for your kids. Even if you don't have your future kids, you save for them. And I think it's all about communication
Communication.
and understanding.
Communication. Inti neya. Me se me ne me kun was a Tisania, Papa kind tray on or say Obako Tofoma Obakono, a man so. And you nature say we are working as a team. When one fall along the way, you just help lift the person up or lift your partner up. So say me partner na she form na mi jan hokwa. Am I working as a team?
David.
Esida. Awari we dia mabro. Me dia ho kire no do so dodo. Mintu na ho bi. Mabre. Masom sa minya ahwe. Mabro. Obema ejuma say enye ne. Ade. Amen. Is it working as a team? Because it's going on. Most of the divorce rate are costing our expectations. When our expectation has not been met, then we think this cannot work. I have to leave. It's working. There's a teamwork. But I cannot perform to also mean free home kokra.
Well, said Nanaya see a definition of this teamwork, you know. And I'm tears of your friend assuming I was to me ponkra. The perfect or the right definition of teamwork in marriage. A team. So I say, so we share match and I say, play an abako to for more. Yeah, share baku dimrikan wako payan. What the nature now said, they or more in lose.
That's right.
It is a wook out of form, say financially. I say, we see what Jahana dear. And you mean you about now, you know, when before see a foul team, you will coach. One thing you have to, but definition there, that is the perfect one.
Exactly.
Now, and some year found in so 50 years, semi coach in a high, semi conco boy, black star. Yeah, flamenco. You have to go
pass through
training.
Yeah.
A training, you know, both mental and physical. You train you and son wako. And until as and before, and as I can for a will be say, Awariano and ya and Sefufu, and I was me quack so namafe. There are so many obstacles in the way. Oh, sir, Awarif, it is when you're ready, don't go in. Those who are listening to us, especially the youth. And Kasebe man me penunko antinua. But Gini quite chiri. And you're so easy, sir. There are a lot of things a woman. I had a woman. Wopi obetimi agina se uko nyina no wose oba no wonti no wose mija no because akwada no so no emfiru nyame na de ma
yenton
na wakoto enti se wonye ready anti training no bunche se odisan mikase Ghana coach bi aye fa no no ye broni o mse mi fini din kakra
Djokovic
but say odisan wo mu interview ni se adenti no wonfa Ghanaian local players ni bi no wonfa a black star. And was say mentally they are not matured.
Wow.
Because I remember because one match na betuma basena ka just 2 minutes na ya shambia na mu da form one goal. And so no be a mentally strong when him say once a whistle no blow there is a chance to win.
Yeah.
That is how you have to see your marriage all about. Because some year back room here and say na near tie. No be him say when you do this level. We started from somewhere, but with time and a patience, and never be a when you di nipa nedru. That is how marriage are all about. You see, tama me hu me yire na me ka taxi. Eso so ne no. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, the private car.
Amen.
Yeah. It will be him to walk on. Yeah, nyano so smooth said ye nyano no. But we were committed. Say, come what may. It is a lot of up and down, you know, say, and then when you media baby droop and pencil timi. That is how I use now more common. What's our real?
Yes.
So what I say,
every marriage has ups and downs.
It is about tough for
every marriage.
And what's about day a piano. So what I say, the one was who said, Kosa Ukakunya Niemano for sa. So it true maybe now you have to cover your wife or your husband. I'm not bragging, but I maybe you don't be class of what you make it do maybe an answer for capital crononi. Open your support me financially, baby, but nobody knows this man can't say you won't know. It do maybe I'm see a shegu. Yeah, you still have to be frank. So what I say. So yeah.
Wow.
yeah.
Mama,
I have to be frank. I'm not just a bragging say me would we support each other. It is sana will be our person who koko worry awariano and also who no. Be ready, because if you are not trainer, you found man kobo black star. It will con was who say a queen be a mobe faswa, modibe winnie, namaji a year and munyam cap namagana, and no new main goal. Our day.
That's right.
It may sram adofa moko awarimuno, munshin ye and sana mako.
And even when you are in the team and you got injured, they don't excommunicated you from the team. They make sure that they put you on check. You go through the medical process until you get healed.
Yes.
Yeah. So I think the football this thing
that's what
works so very
perfect.
much.
Thank you, Nana. Thank you. Very perfect, really.
I also think
in our
that
marriages, yeah.
I also think that sometimes when you go into marriage with so much expectations, you get disappointed.
There it comes.
Yes.
It's true.
So much expectation. When you go to the football pitch and then I want to be the one to score the goal. I want to be the one to score the goal. You fail.
You end up being even.
That's it. So it's all about teamwork. Oh, I need to do this. The way we've been taught. Pass here, do this, do that to get to your destination. It's really important. But if selfishly you want to expect something, you fail. So in this situation, think about what if it has been you, if it is you. Say a woman
yeah.
Just put yourself in the shoes, because some people can just get married very healthy. You get fed up, you get tired, you wish to leave, but just think about it.
One of my favorite actor, Leonard Frederick, said something. During the interview, one asking his explanation of love, he said, "Give what you want to be given."
Exactly.
That was
so. You just think about it and then try to help to the end, because that is what you've gone for. That is what you've gone in for. You must stand till the end, support till the end. If only you have the strength and the power and the means to do it, and one day you get a prize for it. Seriously. Like Daddy was saying, he was using a taxi.
You see,
the wife never gave up, still supported him. They were still there together. Sometimes he say he doesn't have money. Now I think the woman is enjoying by now.
I tell you.
If she had left,
yes.
You see, Daddy will now go and bring somebody who didn't come and suffer.
Look at
then the person will be enjoying what you
labored for.
You see? So right now, Mommy is enjoying.
Exactly.
I know that Daddy can, this month, you take 100,000. She's enjoying because she had patience. She believed in her partner that, God will do it. God can do it. There's going to be a miracle. There's going to be a change. Just have the belief. Work towards it. Try to help. Are you trying to search for a job for your partner? Are you trying to call people to search for a job for him, to help him, or you're also idle? Because he's not working, I'll also be there. Try to help him. Try to support as much as you can. I know it's not easy. Somebody will say, you see,
if we are to say what we have been through, and God is still keeping us, you won't believe it. But we know that God is God. And we know that, we are into it, and there is no way
Sure.
to back off.
Yes, yes.
It
One thing
must
to that,
work.
yeah. I've realized that as soon as you back off, you leave, things goes well.
You become a loser.
And then somebody will come and enjoy it for you.
Putting
Yeah.
that thing aside, as soon as you leave, you are a loser because you could not persevere
Yes.
until the end.
Yes.
So those who couldn't persevere till the end become a loser. So let's do our best. Let's do our best that our marriage work. Someone sent a message, but I don't know whether our time will permit us to go through what he said. I just want to quote what she wrote. Sorry, just a moment. Let me just do it right now. Okay. All right, she said, why do some marriages stop working?
So many factors.
Why? And then the second, how can we make our marriages work? Yes. Why do some marriages stop working? Initial stage, everything is fine. You got married, and everything's working well. Along the line, you see that complaints are coming.
Okay, so
I don't feel like continue again. I am tired. I can't bear it anymore. I just want to leave. Just have your way and let me go my way. Why? That's the question. Why do some marriages stop working?
so this like what we are
Very
talking
broad.
about. Yes, teamwork.
Teamwork.
Teamwork. It's really important here. Here's the case when you get into marriage and one feels so important than the other.
Yeah.
When that thing sets in, your marriage can't go far. I'm important than you. My work is so important than yours. My work is very harder than yours. That's it.
Then you begin to even compare your
That's
husband
it.
with
When
those that have their
something's-
PhDs.
Yes.
But they were there before you got.
And my friend's husband has
Marry
done
them.
this, and you haven't done anything. Comparison. Even the thought of it alone can destroy your marriage. You start, even if you don't talk to your husband about it, you start seeing your husband some way.
In a different way.
Yes. So the love and the interest, everything will start diminishing. It will start going down. Everything will start going down. That is when your marriage stops working. But if you want your marriage to keep going, teamwork.
Teamwork.
This is JafriQ Radio.
Teamwork.
Work as a team,
Yes.
not opponents,
Not open.
Teamwork.
Teamwork.
not a spectator.
Yes.
Others ye besha de wa warin. Me da me hwese be ma no call this sika beba. Me hwese eda obesi fia ma me na
Yes.
masuma dwome.
Yes.
Me hwese obesi fia de me ne me matinem. She's
Yes.
just sitting down and
Yes.
looking for the husband to do everything.
Yes. I remember
Build
a
house,
woman
do
told
this.
her daughter that, oh, this man said he likes you, whatever. Oh, they tuna cotton in chain say, yeah, man in bay on one day. And you so like, just look at that. Really?
Oko testia.
Uncle Testy, Uncle
My
say,
goodness.
if it's good, the man should come home. And then they live together for like a year with kids. And then they
Me na se bebo.
now,
Nigeria would just say this. Yeah.
What will you cross on me around here? The expectations.
Expectations.
A mother pushing a daughter, go and test and see.
It's true.
It's serious.
There was a time a man in my hometown, he traveled abroad and he sent a message to the family that he want a lady to marry from. And come and see when the man came. The women, older women line up their children. Like,
Bugger.
they just go on interview. My goodness. I was like, what? They just go, the man interview you and see if you are, and I was like, he requested for one woman. And you people have lined up your children.
They have
to go and
expectations.
marry this one man because he
Yes.
has come from abroad.
Yes, you take them to abroad.
Look at this.
Expectations.
Expectations. So when the child get a chance, I mean, at the end of it will not work because the person is not fully prepared. Especially, he doesn't know the man. I mean, the best way to get married is to marry someone who you know. Especially even if the person is your friend, it works very much. I married my husband. He was my friend. We were friends for 5 years before I got married.
I mean, I'll counter what you're saying.
It's true. It works.
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily true.
Yes.
But not the one that you don't know.
I didn't know my husband and I married him. But
Really?
we are the best team ever.
Really?
Oh,
Yes.
It's
What
one out
the
of
fuck?
1,000.
Best team ever.
It's one out of
What?
1,000.
He's just this. I want to say
Oh, but-
a big thank you to him.
But
Whatever he is,
you
if he's
knew.
watching.
Hey, Nana, I will not agree.
He's the best
Nana,
ever.
I will not agree. You knew him before he got married.
I didn't. You said 5. I didn't know him that much.
That much.
Like
But at
we
least
got
you
to know
worked
each other
with
for
him.
some months, not even a year.
You worked with him a little. Unlike
Months.
coming from abroad, I want to push my child for you to get married.
Yeah, that one is so different. But some too. It's all about maturity.
Much.
You can meet someone today and marry the person today. It's about the mindset and the maturity level. If you're really mature, you would know what to do and know what not to do.
Exactly.
But if you're going for a purpose, or scantia, no way fentia,
And
that is when the failure starts coming in.
Nehoya Fair is not a point to.
Some
That
people
one is
going-
very dangerous.
Some people going for
Because
that.
the person that you see that is beautiful, he's handsome.
Some people going for
There
that.
are unexpected things happens in our marriage. So, for example, if you got accident and the face that you think is very handsome, beautiful, hurt. What are you going to do? Are you going to leave the marriage? So, as first you said, the expectations are not good.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you plan to get married, it is better to, think of how you're going to help
Yes.
your partner to
Yes.
achieve
Even if you have expectations, it should be both of you.
both. Yeah.
Your expectations together to achieve one goal. Not your separate expectations. Otherwise, it will never work.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't know what you are looking for. So you'll be you'll be forcing to get what you came in for.
Yeah.
That is when the misunderstanding will start coming in. Hey, now sister, why is she behaving this way? Why is she doing this? Why is he doing that?
Initially, it wasn't like that.
Yes.
But now it's something else. That's why I say, why do some marriages stop working?
So teamwork, no
Teamwork.
teamwork. Yes.
No teamwork.
No teamwork.
No teamwork, and they are not committed.
They're not
Yes.
committed.
They are not committed.
Very
Really,
true.
they are not committed. Like as Nana is saying, if you are not committed, if you are not mature, like a team, if you are not trained, don't go in.
Don't go in.
That is all what I can
Marriage
say.
is not for
Yeah.
immature.
So it's
It's not for
It's not.
immature
Yeah.
people.
If you are not ready, please,
for children.
don't go in, because there are a lot of
A lot
and
of
down.
unexpected.
Yeah.
There are a lot of things in the marriage which, if you are not ready, please don't try.
And it's really true what that it's saying. But I think that when I met my husband, it's like two matured people.
Okay.
Yes. Because I didn't go for counseling.
Really?
Never. He also didn't. We met few months. We went to City Hall. We got married. We are there. It's just the mind.
The mindset.
Wow.
Yes.
Wonderful.
I've never been to counseling in my life. It's just how the way you think. What you think will help both of you. Not being selfish. Being understanding. You help each other. Yesterday when I left here late, I got home. He was sleeping. I know he was super tired. That's why he was sleeping. I didn't wake him up. He woke up in the morning. He was like, why didn't you wake me up when you came back? I was in my outing dress still on the bed. I said, no, I know you were so tired. Because I know when you are not tired, you change before you sleep.
That's right.
So if you are sleeping like this, I know you are super tired. Oh, you really know me. Teamwork.
Wow. Teamwork. And understanding. I
Understanding.
I give you plus for this, but Nana, to tell you the truth, majority of the people who did not study their partners well before getting married, they just end up getting out so quickly. It's happening. Yes. So that's why I said the best thing you should do if you have a chance, if you marry your best friend, it works. Because at that time, the friendship is dead. The person knows you very well. You tell your secrecy and other things. You confide in him, confide in you. That's works. Yours. That's why I said it's one out of 1,000.
But I didn't also go to counseling. My wife didn't.
Okay, good.
We have never been to any counseling. Before.
Yeah, but in a church where I got married, the counseling is part of it. We went through like six months counseling session before we get married. And even after marriage, we went in school for 6 months, graduated from there, and then it was awesome. Yeah, so it depends. Yeah, and I said it's 1 out of it's like the two of you is truly matured. That's why it has worked up to this time. Many people have gone in there and they have walked out. So
this is JafriQ
about
Radio.
Maturity, as we said, and also we should delete all the selfish ambitions from the brain and see your man as you in him. If not, it will create a lot of issues. If I don't see my man as I am into this marriage, we are a team and we are working as a team, it will not help. So teamwork, effective teamwork in our marriages, it helps so very much. I think we have a few minutes to go, so I will give Daddy the chance to say your last word, your last submission, and then we go. I think we will read some messages that have come. If we have a lot of people watching, but messages have not come yet.
Dora Aining sent a message.
Yeah.
And
so,
she's saying, please answer me why.
Oh, okay. It's not appearing in my screen. Okay, so I'll get it.
Okay, my last words for all my viewers is, every marriage is like a team. And a team, every team member value each other. They support one another. They cheer one another. And they consider one another as the same as themselves. That's all what I can say about it.
Okay, I have it. They cheer one another. They consider one another.
Support one another.
So if you are listening to us and this thing are not working in your marriage, please do your best. If you want your marriage to work, unless maybe you have decided to quit and you don't want to hear anything from anybody, but hey, it will not help. Let's have a listening ears, and let's try to let go of things and work as a team to build our marriage and our families. Nana, your last word, and we'll read a message. And if there is
my last word is understanding each other. being there for each other, covering for each other. It's really important. And then those who wants to get into marriage, they should be prepared mentally. Yes, very matured before they get into it. Because as I said, marriage goes beyond love.
Goes beyond
It
love.
entails so many things that if you don't have the heart to tolerate, you might just drop out.
Yeah.
Yes. Somebody would say marriage is like a university. Some are going in and some are also coming out because of the studies. Somebody went, oh, the course was so difficult, I couldn't do it. I failed all my grades. So there's a dropout. So are you prepared? Are you ready? Be ready in your mind, at heart. Don't be selfish, like you said. Don't be greedy. Don't go with your own expectations. Be yourself. And then treat your partner like you want to be treated.
You want to be treated.
It's very, very necessary. So I think that's what I'll say to my viewers.
Thank you so much, Nana. And one question from Dora Enin says, what about the people who are going for botos?
And what's the meaning of that?
Well, I think those that going for botos is
What's the
maybe
meaning of
they
that?
want to have sex with you and just leave you. Or maybe they have seen the woman with the very big boots. And big and they just, he said, please answer me why. So he want an answer that the person, the focus of the person is to go in and taste the big boots of the woman. Maybe she saw that beautiful thing and she want to go in for.
It's surprising, though. I don't know what men want. They'll see like, I mean, my husband will say, hey, Mama, we like this thing, pal, but when you go, that's not the work you are going to use it, you are going to do. You use it for anything. You just see it and it's appealing. Just that. But when you go to the room, it doesn't do anything.
When the woman dressed and you see her with that shape, it just arouses you all the time.
It's just an attraction, and it's
Attraction.
just the mind. It's just the mind. Some people will also see a slim lady
Exactly.
and will be.
And do you know that
Yes.
others also like the flat ones?
Yes.
So it depends on
Yeah.
And, in Japan here, if you have this big one,
They don't
you will
even
not
like
get a man to even talk to you. Yeah, so it depends.
It depends.
When they saw the flat as the stomach.
The Japanese people,
The
they are
back
going
and
to
the-
slim it.
Yes,
They are
they
trying
went
to
for
slim
training
it.
to slim it, to make
And
it flat.
some Africans too are trying to get it.
You
see,
see?
so
So it depends. Or
it
you might
depends.
have
But
that
to look for that to go into marriage is very bad.
very bad.
Yes, it shouldn't be a key point to get into marriage. Because ebetimi asay.
Ebetimi asay o.
Now when you see the nanny now that say dressing no debate now, you wouldn't see it.
That's right.
So
That's why
we
the
should look beyond that.
Physical appearance
That's
is good.
it.
It's good.
It's
to
nice.
see.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
You're walking with your
too.
wife and she's looking all that. Yeah. But sometimes it doesn't
It
really.
makes you feel good. Yes,
Yeah.
I understand. But that is not all. There are other things that has to
Yeah.
accompany with the big boots that you think.
So I hope
it
we
is
answered
meant
a
for you.
question.
Yeah. So, Mr. Dora Enin, I mean, it has been answered. It has been answered. It is not.
Oh, Daddy,
That's
he didn't say anything. No.
that doesn't want to talk about it.
with the tasting.
Obi only taste here. Obi for flat, Obi per big. Okay. On this note, I think we have messages, but I think we'll read it another time because my producer is just telling me to stop because the time is up
Our divine
now.
inspiration is
Yes.
coming.
So
at
the next program will come very soon. Hour of inspiration with Pastor Emmanuel Edujemfi. So don't go away. It will come around 6:30, I think. Yeah, the next program 6:30 with Pastor Emmanuel Edujemfi. And I want to take this opportunity to wish our producer, producer Kobe. A very happy birthday, Kobe. Happy birthday to you. We pray that God blesses you and everything that you lay your hands on, may the Lord bless it. Kobe, thank you so much. JafriQ team, we love you so very much. We thank you for your good work and dedication to this radio station. Thank you so much. And also from Miss Hokulani. Okay. Miss Hokulani of Hawaii.
From Hawaii.
Okay, from Hawaii to Brother Daniel Ado. Said happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Is it different?
Different.
Oh, sorry. Okay, sorry. The birthday, Brother Daniel Ado, you celebrated your birthday yesterday. So we want to say a happy birthday. And then Miss Hokulani from Hawaii.
Happy
we
birthday,
wish
Miss
you
Okulani.
a happy birthday. I think JafriQ Radio has ended the promotion, 1 month promotion, but we will still continue to advertise for your goods. So those that we already have will continue to do the advert until the 1 month is ended. All right. So on this note, we want to end or close our program here for Home Sweet Home, and we will come back next week with a different topic. But remember, what we talk about today is effective teamwork in our marriage. So work as a team, not as an spectator or an opponent. It will help. The next program is coming on around 6:30 with Pastor Emmanuel Edus-Jemfi, the hour of inspiration. If you want to get encounter with God, please tune in to JafriQ Radio at 6:30 Japan time, and you will never regret you did. Until we meet again, I want to take this opportunity to thank Pastor Edus-Jemfi and Nanaya for being with us today with their wonderful submission. God bless you so much. We want to thank our executive producer, Nana Yao Enin, and then our producer, and our producer, Kobe. Mr. Kobe, happy birthday again. And then we have our only DJ in town. The only DJ in town. Oh, the only DJ in town. Sorry. Next time we will talk about it later. Okay, I'll buy you a toffee, don't worry. The only DJ in town. The only DJ wrote something. Oh. I mean, do we have a time to read? Okay, I will. The only DJ said, my goodness, he said, marriage teamwork is a feeling of togetherness, mutual support, and unity on multiple fronts, including finance, parenting, chores, sex, and emotional intimacy. Usually, marriage teamwork requires intentional effort of both partners along with willingness to share power on all topics. Mafe meyiri o. That is the reason why, Sister Rosemary. Papa na fiwa oyewu. Osi niti jano. Mankind message na mano.
This is JafriQ.
Sister Rosemary.
This is JafriQ Radio. This is JafriQ Radio. This is JafriQ Radio.
Until we meet again. Yeah, do be see her. Papa police ni na minim say wo dosa. Watch mu fa mayati ase. So we thank all of you for watching JafriQ Radio Home Sweet Home program. Until we meet again next week, we say sayonara.
Trambia papa ewo ho eating are your friend bema and I say in bini bar power company baby amama and ntina atwimi nu nam me pese me chewo say yenya ho nam back me no
This is JafriQ Radio.
Dachi hima for engo bro ni eto baby man ti won kan na me wu me chi sa atasi e bi ya me chi sa ama say some boy ya and for whom ya it is a son of the Jenny. You know, do be to my home. It is a son of the Jenny. You see, no baby to my home. Sentence so quiet, and you not the remedy of both. Sentence so quiet.